Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy T. As promised in the last video, I'm gonna give y'all a tour of Sexy Red, and I haven't not done this tour because I'm trying to hide Sexy from y'all, but she never really been clean enough to show off, and really she still got some water spots on her now. But like I said, as you can see, I'm a little compromised, so it's been harder for me to get around and get under stuff. And like I said, we rode them up here, so I mean, we wiped them down, but she still kind of, need a bath and a good clay bar and some waxing and all that. But I'm gonna put my coffee down, and then I'm gonna take you on a tour with her. And then I don't like doing this, but I know nowadays everybody is, curious about price and all that kind of stuff. But my next video, I actually go through the list of option sheet or whatever and let y'all know how much everything was all total out the door, that kind of thing, how much I put down. I told this one guy, he asked me how much did the car cost. I told him it was an arm and a leg, but I talked the salesman down to just the leg. So anyway, let me see, let me turn this thing around. All right, here she is. This is Sexy Red. My wife named her. The first thing we want to talk about is the exterior, and I think everything came together pretty well. The stripes were actually, like I said, I had narrowed down the color, which was the hardest part about this whole build, was the color. I love that silver, not the hypersonic gray, but the dang, I can't remember the name of the silver. But anyway, that silver, I loved it, but it didn't really photograph well, and it didn't come across on video too well. So, I wanted something that, since I, be posting on the YouTube channel and stuff like that, I was like, when I saw this color in person, this is one of the color, like 4 colors that I was like, oh yeah, that's I could see me, getting in that color. The wheels, these are the stock wheels. Like if you ordered a car, like if you just ordered one with no options, these are the wheels that you would get. But I think they really fit, even though they're not the same color as the stripe. I definitely didn't want to go with black wheels, because I think the black wheels make the car a little too sanitary, I guess. I don't know the word I'm looking for, but they just kind of downplay the whole race car thing. And as you can see, I've got the Z07 package, and with this big wing, I think the stripes kind of played into, race car thing, you know what I mean? So that was the reason for the stripes. And I had seen Stingray with the old style stripes, which I hated the old style stripes because they didn't stop right here. They actually went all the way down, and it just kind of, I don't know, I just didn't like them. But when I saw these, and I want to say this was new for 24, I was like, yeah, it was either 23 or 24, but those were new. So I was like, let me try those out. And they're vinyl, so I was like, if I don't like them, it'll be a waste of some money, but I mean, I can always peel them off, you know what I mean? But the other reason for the stripes was my original build with this color is a hardtop convertible, so you can get the top and then the sails carbon flash, which is this black right here, and it actually makes the car look lower. It just kind of, I don't know, it just does something to the look of the car, and I really liked it. But the closer, I had to wait 2.5 years, so by the time my turn came up, I saw more and more builds with that same color combination. I was like, okay, now I'm back to the whole torch red thing, where, I like torch red, but everybody has torch red. That's the most, one of the top 2 most ordered colors. So at any rate, that was the reasoning behind the whole stripe package, and, all of that. Let me see, and these are not the tires that came on the car. They actually came with the Cup 2Rs, which they're basically racing slicks with some grooves cut in them. But unfortunately, you can't run them under 40 degrees, and you can't run them in the rain. I mean, you can, but you'd be an idiot to do that. So I ended up finding Actually, let me turn this around. Actually, the cool part about these wheels, I've actually got a story, a video I'm gonna post later on, and this might be the third video that I post because he's such a cool guy and it was such a cool experience. But the guy that I bought these wheels and tires from, he actually bought them to put on his, I think it was a 56 GMC, 57 GMC, I think. Chevy truck, GMC truck, I don't know why I said Chevy truck, GMC truck, but the hubs were different sizes, so he couldn't put I think the front wheels on there, whatever, so he just took the tires off the back and put them on his Grand Sport. So I ended up buying the front two rims with brand new tires and the back rims, and I just had some tires put on there. I think it was like $1,500. So I thought that was a decent deal. So that way I could just swap them out. So I still got the Cup 2Rs if I decide to, go to the track or whatever, or if I decide to sell them, I got, I can just sell the whole wheels and tires. I ain't got to worry about mounting, dismounting, and all that kind of craziness. But anyway, that's actually gonna be a cool story. So y'all might want to hang around for that one. Let me turn it back around. Okay, all right. So this is the Z07 package. Comes with the canards, which are these things right here up top. The front splitter. Comes with the side skirts, which are really dusty. Comes with this big wing. Well, I used to think this was a big wing until I saw the ZTK package on the ZR1. That's a big wing, and that was actually the style of wing that I was hoping was going to come on this car. But I mean, this is cool too, so I mean, it's all good. I think, I don't know, that's the rear facing camera. That actually is the rear view mirror is a TV monitor, so you can actually flip it. You can use the rear view mirror and see most of this, or you can flip it to that and it'll actually look past this. I think that's it for the outside. Let's check the inside. Now on the inside, not sure if you guys can see this, but I did the black with red stitching, competition seats, and there's been some debate about the competition seats and their level of comfort and all of that, but I think it's really a case-by-case basis. Actually, let me take this top down so it'll be easy to see, because I'm not a thin dude, I'm not a small dude by any means, but I think if you're, oh, hold on before I do that, still on the outside, this is the engine. For people who don't know, this is a mid-engine car. So Porsches, 911s, the engine is in the rear. Ferraris and Lamborghinis in the middle. And there's a trunk in the front. So I got a front trunk, they call the front, and then there's a trunk in the rear because the engine's in the middle. But I got and I'll talk about this later when I do the options and everything, but I did the red intake because I figured it would be a hassle to try to, paint that later on, which I found out is not really that big of a hassle. But when you buy the red intake for the convertibles, they make you purchase this clear window or whatever, which I didn't want the one from the factory because they have aftermarket ones that are better, that gives you a better view. Not that I hate this one or anything, but there are better options aftermarket that cost the same or less than what this costs, but it's kind of a package deal. So you can buy this cover without doing the red intake, but if you buy the red intake, they make you buy the cover, if that makes any sense. All right, let me see if I can finish going down with this top. I might have to get in. Okay, no, there it goes. And I'm still learning this car, and it's kind of weird because I've had the car almost a year, but it was in the shop for 6 months. So this is really only my 4th month of ownership of actually having the car, which is crazy. And I did the 3LT, which is basically, it's more interior stuff than anything else because I really wanted the carbon steering wheel. And then with the 3LT, I think these were only like a $500 option if you already had 3LT the seats. I did the stealth package, which this and a lot of this aluminum stuff is like this color. It's the shiny whatever, and I didn't want that. So I did the stealth package, the carbon level 2, which is this surround, this piece in the middle right here. Oh, and the 3LT, I think you get leather on the bottom of the door, so you can scuff up real leather instead of scuffing up the vinyl when you put your feet in and out. Yeah, it's got heads-up display. I'm trying to think. But we'll show y'all the trunk area. And we actually, and I wish I had taken a picture, but we came down here. I had my suitcase, my carry-on suitcase here. He had a large, Mo had a large duffel bag. We had two, I don't know if I can show you, but there's a little pocket down here. But we had 2 fishing poles, the collapsible ones, and he had a chair, a foldable chair right here on top. So we had all of that, and I think my cooler may be on the inside. If not, I'll get it and show you guys. But there was a cooler I got from Sam's that's it fits perfectly in the front, which is it's pretty deep. Matter of fact, hold on for a minute, I'll go get it. All right, this is the cooler that I got from Sam's. It's a 30-quart Igloo. Let's see if I can, I don't know if you can see that. But anyway, I'll try to post a link or something to it in case you guys want it. But it's a decent little cooler. I mean, it ain't a, what's called that thing? Why in the world did he put that? Oh my God. I'm gonna have to clean this thing out. This fits perfectly. Oh, hang on, my speaker down there. Got a little JBL Bluetooth speaker. But I mean, you get to get a little bit of, room for sodas and Powerades or whatever. But of course, you can see you actually have room on the top for other stuff and on the sides. And it was 25 bucks. And it closes. All right, well, I think that's it for this video. Like I said, I don't want to be too long. If you guys have any questions or anything, just let me know. Like I said, I'll go through an in-depth video about options and oh, I forgot, last thing on the outside. I don't know if you guys caught it, but I did get the Adrenaline Red calipers to try to match the car. Like I said, I'll go into more depth later on about the pricing and all that kind of stuff if you guys want to see that. Like I said, I'm normally not that comfortable talking price and all that kind of stuff, but I know in the old man in the new digital age of sharing your life online, people want to know that stuff. So if you do want to know it, let me know, and I'll do a video about all of that. All right, and if you just want to know the options and all that, I can do that too. So anyway, just let me know in the comments. Appreciate you guys, and have a great day. Later.